What's going on, S2S fam? Listen, this episode of the Secrets to Success podcast is brought to you by our amazing sponsor, our longest standing sponsor relationship, Organifi. Get ready to unlock your true potential with their incredible products. If you're looking to take your health to the next level, I want you to meet Organifi, the brand that's revolutionizing the wellness industry. If your parents were anything like mine or your grandparents and they want you to eat those greens, eat them vegetables, listen, Organifi has solved that for us. Their flagship product, the Organifi green juice, is packed with superfoods like spirulina, chlorella, moringa, and it serves to boost your immune system and energize your morning. But that's not all, y'all. Try Organifi red juice for a refreshing pick-me-up. Packed with antioxidant-rich fruits, it enhances focus and ignites creativity. And when it's time to wind down, enjoy that Organifi Gold, a soothing blend of turmeric, ginger, and reishi mushrooms that promotes deep sleep and relaxation. Organifi sources the highest quality ingredients from organic farms worldwide, ensuring that their products are vegan-friendly, gluten-free, and free of artificial additives. Pure nutrition in every sip. And here's the best part. As a valued listener of the S2S podcast, you have a special offer, all right? Visit Organifi.com/success. That's Organifi.com/success. And use the promo code SUCCESS. And that unlocks for you a 20% discount on all their products. So don't wait. Start your journey to health today with Organifi. Organifi.com/success. Use the promo code SUCCESS at checkout and experience the transformation for yourself. Your future self will thank you. What's going on, S2S family? Listen, guys, buckle up for a hydration revolution. Element, LMNT, the ultimate electrolyte drink mix, is here to rock your world. Brace yourselves, because this is more than just an offer. It's a game changer for your performance. Check this out. When you make a purchase through our exclusive URL, you're not only getting Element, but also a complimentary Element sample pack. Now that's a deal that you just can't afford to miss. So let's get to the facts. The Element sample pack boasts one packet of every flavor, totaling 8 delicious choices. Think about it. This is your golden ticket to exploring the entire Element flavor spectrum or sharing the joy of superior hydration with a friend. And mark my words, this opportunity is a gem exclusively for Element partners, so you're not going to see this anywhere else, all right? Element is not just another drink mix. It's a performance enhancer. You could wave goodbye to all those sluggish workouts, my friends. With Element's carefully balanced blend of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, you're equipping your body for success. Studies have shown that proper electrolyte balance can reduce the risk of muscle cramps by up to 50%, and that's a game-changing figure. But the magic doesn't stop there. Element transforms your everyday too, whether you're conquering the corporate world, smashing personal records, or just sulking in the sun. Element keeps you at the top of your game. It's a secret weapon for an all-around vibrant life. Recent literature suggests that even mild dehydration, a body water loss of just 1 to 2%, can impair cognitive performance. So think about it. Element isn't just about quenching your thirst, it's about boosting your brain power too. Now that you're ready to unleash your potential with Element, head over to drinklmnt.com/success. Again, that's drinklmnt.com/success and grab your free Element sample pack with your order. But time's ticking, so make your move. Are you looking to upgrade your lifestyle? Imagine having a little extra cash to splurge on that fancy latte instead of settling for that usual drip coffee or paying your bills just a little earlier. Well, guess what? Chime's online checking account is here to make that happen for you. With Chime, you can enjoy some fantastic perks that'll put a smile on your face. Get ready to say goodbye to those annoying overdraft fees, because Chime offers fee-free overdrafts up to $200 when you set up a qualifying direct deposit. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days earlier with Chime, giving you quicker access to your hard-earned money. But that's not all. Chime doesn't believe in monthly fees, minimum balances, or overdraft fees. And with access to over 60,000 fee-free ATMs, you'll have more convenience than you ever thought possible. Sending and receiving money is a breeze, and you can even pay your friends, regardless of their bank, all without those pesky fees. So why wait? Signing up for Chime takes minutes, so join the millions of other Chime members and sign up today. Get started at chime.com/success. That's Chime, CHIME.com/success. Chime is a financial technology company and not a bank. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. or Stride Bank, N.A. Members of the FDIC. Eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Access to direct deposits up to 2 days early depends on the timing of the submission of the payment from the payer. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply.
That's it.
Broke is a spirit. It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
So she coming home looking at you broke.
Yeah.
I was broke and I wasn't broke.
Yeah.
I was leading the house broke financially. And she was like, yes, baby, what we need to.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Bro, that's good. Y'all missed that.
Because you thinking, oh, I don't have it right now, so she ain't my girl ain't respecting me because I'm broke. No, she ain't respecting you because you broke.
You ready? All right.
Yeah, I mean, think about how backwards people thinking is, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like, you know, I was super proud of Trey. He won like the class leadership award. And to me, that's important. Like, Trey is a very smart kid academically, but he won the leadership award. And all year, it's funny because all year we talked about leadership, right? And I was just like, yo, that's my thing. Like, I'm on that. Like, can you be a leader? And you have to be voted by your classmates as a leader. Right, and so I didn't care about the award, but I wanted him to embody those characteristics, and I sent it to you when he won it, because I was like, and he was geeked, because he was like, wow, Dad, we talked about it, and I won the leadership award, and it was like, and I was like, what did you do? And he was like, yeah, Dad, I just don't really care what people think like that. And I was like, what? I was like, he was like, yeah, he was like, everybody else, like, when they go to the playground, they worried if they start doing this person don't come, this person don't, if they don't want to play that, like, he was like, if I want to play Foursquare, I just go play Foursquare. I don't need my friends to be there to go play. If it's other people over there rocking, I'll just go rock over there. And everybody come there. And it's funny, though, because I'm thinking about what you're talking about. I'm trying to make the parallel. But, like, the reason people will want to be around me is because they know I don't care what people think. Right. So you can recognize the trait, but then you refuse to embody it yourself.
That's it.
So if you see that in me, oh man, I want to be around. See, he just be moving like, bro, I really don't. I mean, again, to your point, like, I would rather be in our company than the company of some super celebs. That's not my thing. Yeah. I'm
that you've had an opportunity to be in.
A million times over. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than nobody, and I'm not worse than nobody, but I have my own party going, and I really do want to be with my people and myself, and so I go, I'm smooth on that, and people are like, yo, see, that's why people are like, see, where you going to dinner? I want to come with you. What party y'all going to? I want to come with you, because you realize that I'm going to go there, I'm going to have a good time, and I'm not going to care about what people think. So you're attracted to that quality, but refuse to embody it yourself. That's the weird part. So it's not like you don't recognize it, because you like, oh, I want to go, I'm going where he going because he don't care. But then you care. Right. And you turn around and care and wonder why you can't never have that same kind of juice. And I'm not big up in myself, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that doesn't come across as cocky. Like, I think, oh, everybody's gonna be around me. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. Like, if you can see that's like me saying, like, for the life of me, I tell Maul all the time, the most incredible thing to me about Maul's situation and who Maul is the lack of people who became a millionaire with him until they thought he was somebody famous. Right. I cannot believe that you would be sitting there and the entire CPD should have been multimillionaires. There's no way in the world I'm going to sit around and watch everything that Maul does. Okay, I'd have done like this, because I'm a skeptic too sometimes. He got the first property. I'm like, oh, okay.
Let's see how that go.
Got the second one, third. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, by the third.
I said by the third. That's where I'm at.
By
the third. And the third one, I was moving into a 4,000 square foot.
Okay.
Something's happening.
Fifth. 21. 42. Imagine that.
42 houses.
No. He got 100 and some. Like,
but I'm saying
at the time. I'm saying.
As a police officer, 42. Then I moved into back in, and it's crazy, man. Social media fun.
No, thanks for breaking it down.
I've been living in a 21,000 square foot house since 2012. Before
we didn't even know more than 2012 like that.
Let me ask you this question.
In full uniform.
No, let me finish.
Yeah, I gotta ask though, how many police officers have gotten like real estate and become like successful with you? Man.
So this is what I'm saying.
Nothing.
So imagine this. 41, 42, 57.
They see the blueprint.
Trips. Now you seeing that he ain't even taking his check out the thing.
Still sitting
Maul
with the
wasn't even
doggone
taking
thing.
his police check because it was so little. He just left it in the box. His sergeant got mad at him and said, hey, you embarrassing people because you ain't taking your check out. You got
Instead of
5, 6
saying-
checks. Hold on. Bruh, me? I see 5, 6 checks in there. Who is this brother that don't need his check?
Doing?
Hey, bruh, show me. But people, so I'm saying, you so sick in your own state as to what he said. You worship your comfortability so much that you can see the exact blueprint and not do it. Bruh, how long did it take E and I and Carl to say we getting properties after we met you?
Bruh, man.
I'm talking about instantly.
Well, you, but I was still a fool talking about something. I don't do real estate.
He was fighting it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it might have took E an extra 6 months.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I'm saying, yeah.
But I'm saying, you're talking about Maul was a cop for 20 years.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take me long. Once I saw
And
who he
they
really
watched
was.
him for 20 years.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now, listen, this is how sick people are. I'm telling you, it's a
good,
sickness. Now, because he's the 9-to-5 millionaire, he can't even walk in public without people being like, Maul, show us the game.
Even family members.
Imagine 17 years ago. 17 years ago, Maul probably would have personally drove you around and pointed to every property you should buy, and probably because he was balling so much, might have been like, yo, take the down payment because you my people and I want to see you win.
He couldn't do that if he wanted to now.
No, it's too
He got too many
It's too
problems.
many. Yeah, too many people.
That's
too
what
much
I'm
time, too
saying.
much
So
time.
imagine, bro, being, that's what I'm telling you, like you're sick and you worship your own, because you still look at it and go, I might have to change a little bit of who I am in order to get that done. And I'm not willing to do that.
Knowing that your stuff ain't working,
It ain't
though.
working.
That's why I say I laugh when people come to me and go, "E, pray with me." Bruh, why would you ask me to do something that God has given every human? Every human has the right to pray or to read their Bible or to get close to God or however you're doing it. Everybody has a right. So you coming to me, what are you coming to me for? Like, what are you coming to me for? Like, I'm not even like that deep in terms of outside of God. You wouldn't be probably looking at me like, you know what I'm saying, I was that deep. Everything I do is, but you know what it is, see? Some of us want the stuff, but we really don't want to give up the stuff to get the stuff.
And that's my
you
point.
gotta give up the
It's to
stuff.
our point before,
You got to give up the stuff.
then just quit acting like
That's it. That's it.
That's stressing
Because
you
you're driving
out.
yourself crazy.
You driving yourself
crazy.
mad, a double-minded
Yeah.
man. You driving yourself
Yourself
mad,
crazy.
trying to act like you want to be on Maul level. You don't.
don't.
Just say you don't.
You don't.
You better off just being like, you know what? I'm cool on the millions. I'm cool on the trips. I'm cool on the generational wealth. I don't care if my kids got their school paid for. I don't care if they got houses. You would be much
I want to
just
add
doing
one thing, though, because I know people, it's real easy to walk away from here. I don't care what nobody thinks.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a healthy way to do it.
That's good, Carl.
Yeah, there's a healthy way to
Right, because
do it.
you own that. I don't care what nobody think.
I don't care what
but
nobody
you-
think. I'm
yeah.
going to do what I want. No,
Yeah.
no. It's not, I don't care what you don't think because I don't love you. No. It's I love myself enough and I'm going to make me a priority.
Yeah.
So I want to change the language a little. Not that we're wrong. We're perfectly right.
I know what you're saying.
But it's like I love me and I trust my decision making with God over any other human being. He said this. I want to make sure people don't walk away with that negative tone to it. Like, man, bump y'all. I don't care. I'm going to do me. It's not that. It's I'm going to make myself, God, a priority, listen to what God is saying and act on that. That in itself removes whatever other people are thinking. So you ain't even got to, you see what I'm saying? You ain't got to focus on nobody else at all.
At all.
It's right here, God. What are you asking me to do? And if you're not hearing, keep listening.
Yeah.
If you're not hearing, keep asking. Because there's something there. And once you hear that, bruh, I'm telling you, there's nothing else that matters. You do exactly what he said, and all of a sudden stuff's gonna start happening that you prepared for.
That you prepared
That
for,
you prepared
And
for.
be okay with the stuff that don't come.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part that people don't want to deal with. It's when the book came out and it was, E, we want you on these TV shows or whatever. I just had to tell, Penguin the real deal. Like, yo, at the end, I don't want to do that. You feel me? Like, I do know I might be able to sell, but I don't want to get on a plane and go on the TV show for 3 minutes. I don't want to do that. And I'm not trying to be funny. Maybe it's the godliness in me, but there's just some people I don't want to be around. They're not bad people. It's just the way I get down. It was like I told C when Tab had her party. Tab was like, it's vegan. Chance, she threw Chance's retirement party. She like, it's vegan. We ain't nobody eating meat. So if you if you can't eat a meal without having meat, then you don't come. I ain't tripping. But if we celebrating Chance, not you.
Yeah.
This Chance
It's his party.
It's his party.
It's
So
his
we
party.
not gonna, we don't eat meat. So come on, have a good time.
I don't know. I was a Chance at your party. I think. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They made
They made them separate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Chance, yeah, Chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he was supporting his wife that day.
Oh, okay.
Chance.
Oh, okay. All right. But I know they made.
Hey, I just want to.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
No, I don't think it's no secret.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying, even at our party, they brought Tab out.
Oh yeah, Tab had her own joint. Yeah.
She had her own.
Chance was in line with me.
Yeah. Okay. She had her own because that's what she does. And she don't go nowhere feeling,
Yeah,
I
for
got to
sure.
eat what y'all eating.
And she did. I don't think she came with the expectation that she was gonna have
But
some D, just like, you know.
Because she is who she is,
Yeah.
and she not hiding, they had made her own special, and that's what
But
I'm
they
saying.
didn't make me no alcoholic drink. So what?
They could've-
You know what I'm saying?
They don't know you to be that. See? They don't know. See,
That's why y'all need to be on Patreon. So
Yeah,
y'all can know.
I know. Y'all
y'all
can see.
missed it.
Y'all can
But
stop.
I'm just
No, I
saying.
got you. It makes sense. Again.
Can I be honest? I have had to make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
I have. You know how many games I could go to, whether it's NCAA basketball, football?
Yeah.
I don't like my wife don't like being in public.
Yeah.
Didi don't really like being around people.
She ain't going to the fight.
She ain't going to the fight. So I went to the fight just because it was like, yep, and then Toe was going, Fat was going. So I was like, yo, we all sat together. But generally I don't do it because Didi don't want to do it. And guess what? I'm okay with missing out to be with Didi. I'm okay with knowing I'm going to miss games and miss stuff because I'd rather be with Didi. And that's another part. Some of us don't want to miss out. And because we don't want to miss out, we compromise sometimes who we are because we don't. I'm just saying.
Bros will leave their whole family to come spend time with another grown man. You be like, bruh, you doing too much. Bro. Now, every now and then, y'all, whatever, I'm just letting you know on a regular basis, I'm not getting ready to leave my squad, especially not my wife. You know what I'm saying? A little healthy time from your kids with your wife alone, that's different. Yeah. But I'm talking about bros that y'all about to, and knowing you ain't put the time in over here, it's like, bro, that's unhealthy.
It's unhealthy.
That's unhealthy.
And to me, you're forsaking the thing that is your energy. Your source.
Wow. But
to be with something that even your source.
But you don't put the energy on it. And it was funny because I wanted to say this when Maul was talking about him and Camille, but I'm like, bro, do you understand when you operate, like, for those of you who like, man, you got that thing, like, my stuff ain't working out. Like, when you operate it at the level that Maul was talking about earlier, like you saw when Maul came off the stage and Camille was rubbing on him and stuff like that, it's like, do you think they having, like, struggles in their marriage at the crib? Like, do you think they at home with, like, tension in the air? Like, do you think he's having any problems in the sexual department? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just letting you know when you providing on that level, when you telling your girl your dreams and she watching them manifest in front of you, I promise you don't have to do a whole lot of pulling and scratching to get what you need out the relationship, either one of y'all.
What are you in idea phase, though? You just giving a whole bunch of ideas to your girl.
I'm saying.
I just want to talk to that.
Listen,
okay,
no, I got you. Which camera, Corson? Which camera?
Give him the camera.
Okay, good. Let me say something.
Yeah, Patreon, pay for this one.
Look, I'm telling y'all, to your point, E, even when we were broke and Candace was working for GE, holding it down, doing her thing, making all the money, and I was making no money. We were still borrowing money from my parents. She still saw me working and saw me working towards the dream every single day. I kept her abreast of the dream. She was a part of the dream. I would share my wins with her. I would share my losses with her, and I would tell her, by the time you turn 30, you will never have to work again. Now, she worked to 31, but that was her choice that last year. I said, by the time you turn 30, give me these however many years me and E need to get this together. By the time you turn 30, it's over with. You never have to work for them again. And by 31, she retired. And do you know what that does for a marriage?
Come on, dog. I'm
just saying, do you, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but, like, she said it at church the other day. She like, I don't even know what to tell y'all. I'm in overflow. Y'all might want to pay y'all tithes because we in overflow. Like, and she was just being real. Yeah. But what I'm trying to tell you is, I was trying to speak life to those of you because I felt like when I said Maul, you might have been like, that's cool because Maul speaking in front of 22,000, he a multi-millionaire, whatever. I'm telling you, when I was broke, me and my wife was living in that kind of bliss because she saw the manifestation and the evidence of what was about to be. At some point, that does have to come to fruition, but right now, just how you work, right? How you work. how you treat her. Just quite frankly, like when she come home, like what's the, bro, I had to use what I had. I ain't eat. Bro, I was at home all day. I'm gonna make sure the crib is fully cleaned up, candle lit. We ain't had no kids back then. I was cooking. Bro, I was making spaghetti. I don't cook. Right. But I'm because I'm trying to do, I'm doing everything in my power to show her I'm in this. Yeah. I'm fighting with you and for you. And so we never had to worry about that. And some of y'all think because you broke, that's why you broke.
This is a whole nother podcast.
You see what I'm saying?
Say that again.
No, you think you broke because you broke. And you're not. Yeah. I was broke and I wasn't broke.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's it right there. That's it.
Broke is a spirit. It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
So she coming home looking at you broke.
Yeah.
I was broke and I wasn't broke.
Yeah.
I was leaving the house broke. Financially. And she was like, yes, baby, what we need to do.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Bro, that's good. Y'all missed that.
Because you thinking, oh, I don't have it right now, so she ain't my girl ain't respecting me because I'm broke. No, she ain't respecting you because you broke. Yeah.
No. Hey, y'all.
Cut it off.
On that note, hey, let the church say amen.
Okay.
I want to make it
Where's
super
time to
practical.
offering that? Where the offering plate? Can you
Tron.
get on?
No, I'm saying 10 seconds. We ain't going nowhere. All I'm
Pay
saying
7.
is, do you know who's the biggest person helping me with the concept of my live event?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
Tamisha. Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bruh, I'm just saying, to C's point, bruh, she's seeing me put in work every single day. And she's
a part of it.
She is a part of every single thing,
And I
bruh.
want to say with a new spirit.
With a whole different spirit, E.
Because the spirit you had before, she couldn't have say, because you was
She
broke.
couldn't be a part.
She couldn't be a part of that.
was broke.
Yeah.
Bruh, now she's the person calling around right now. Literally like, yo, what hotels? Where can we go? How can we?
I want to throw this phone.
I'm just saying, I want to make it real
wanna
practical.
throw this doggone
Because when y'all
microphone.
hear from C, y'all hear pilot.
Yeah.
So you might hear it a different way. Yeah, that's C, that he always dominated. No, I want y'all to hear it from me. My wife we had power went out that weekend.
Yeah.
I got a couple of people that I pulled together, a small committee, like, yo, this is what we're doing, help planning. Bruh, I watched her get up the morning that power came back and spent 3-4 hours calling, like, what's the best space we could do this, all that, so she could present on the meeting and I'm sitting there like, whoa.
Have you ever had a brilliant idea for a product, but you just didn't know where to start selling it? Well, we've been there too, and that's why I'm thrilled to introduce you to Shopify. Shopify is the e-commerce platform that's revolutionizing businesses worldwide. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur just starting out in your garage or you're eyeing an IPO, Shopify is the only tool you need to not just start, but also run and grow your business without all the usual struggles. What sets Shopify apart is the fact that it puts you in control of every sales channel. Whether you're selling unique science kits or historical handbooks or any other educational themed product, Shopify has got you covered. From in-person point-of-sale systems to a powerful all-in-one e-commerce platform, Shopify lets you reach your audience wherever they are. The thing that I love about Shopify is how seamlessly it integrates with so many different plugins online. You can create your own themes, make your store, customize it so it looks exactly how you want it. Listen, guys, no matter how big you want to grow, with Shopify, the sky's the limit. Shopify boasts the internet's best converting checkout, making it easier than ever to turn your browsers into buyers. And here's a mind-blowing fact. Shopify powers an incredible 10% of all e-commerce in the United States. And it's a global force working with industry giants like Allbirds, Rothy's, Brooklinen, and countless entrepreneurs across 170 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning support team is there to guide you every step of the way, ensuring your success. This is more than just an opportunity. It's possibility powered by Shopify. So go right now, sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/secret to success, all lowercase. Again, go to shopify.com/secret to success to take your business to the next level today. Shopify.com/secrets to success.
Bro, you know what it is though? Let me say this, dog. Let me tell you. I was about to say, Tamisha already had a dinner.
Hey, she did.
But that's why it's so important for you as a man to be walking in your
100%.
gift. God made your wife as a helpmeet. If you ain't doing nothing, what's she helping on?
Help with.
What is she helping on? You ain't doing nothing for her to help.
Where's the camera? Is this the camera right here?
Yeah.
Bruh, you're not
Look right there, Mom.
Right here with the dot.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything in life for her to help you with.
You in the crib,
God
bro.
created her as a help meet. Now going to do something so your wife can now help you. Dog, some of y'all sitting up complaining, man, my wife don't do this, my wife don't do that. That's because you ain't doing nothing. Bruh, Carl just experienced.
I'm telling y'all.
He experienced, dog, bro, that's the real gift of God. Bro, my wife has been helping, even when I was broke. When I was broke and I had nothing but visions. I had nothing but just, hey, man, like man, babe. I remember we used to, in a car, bro. We was in a 1993 Chevy Blazer, bro, and I used to put our hands on the steering wheel and say, man, how you like this Cadillac Escalade? Bro, how many Escalades have we had since then? She would play along with it. I remember, doggone, we was living in my parents' basement. Literally. And we would drive to the neighborhood that's got the mansions that we now live in, and we got the biggest mansion, doggone it, on the whole south side of Chicago. But we used to walk down a block, park that same 1993 Chevy Blazer, walk down a block holding hands, and looking at these houses and looking at other people on the porch, looking at other people, and I will be sitting there saying, one day this is going to be us.
Come on.
Order operations, real quick. Don't lose where you at. You want the part of the mall with the house and the cars and all of that.
But you
don't want to do that.
With the
Order operations. You want God to heal you, but you want to bring your anxiety to the part. Okay, keep going.
I'm just telling y'all, this is real, y'all. I spoke all these things. I remember when CJ invited me to New Jersey.
Yep.
And I remember being with Carl, being with C, being on behind E on stage, me, C, Carl, and I remember going to the hotel room that night. And I remember telling Camille on the phone. We stayed on the phone for like over 3-4 hours on the phone that night when we got back to the hotel room. And she was like, what? Because she thought it was the fan experience. That's what I thought it was. A fan. She's calling me on the fan.
He loved calling it the fan experience.
You know, I thought they was, you've been VIP'd out, Ma. You've been doing VIP. Congratulations. We're going to bring you behind the stage.
We had no such thing.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was the fan experience. I was like, okay, cool. I come kick it with them. I remember Camille is, as God is my witness, Camille's listening to this podcast. I remember being on the phone with her, and I remember she's asking me, like, man, how was it? What was it about? I said, man, it was weird. This is the weird words I used to come. I said, it was weird. She said, what was it? What you mean it was weird? I said, it felt weird. I said, it felt like I was part of them. I said this.
Felt like they were in me.
I said,
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. It was right there at the rim.
it was at the rim. Oh, yo, what you talking about? No, it's at the rim.
Hey, felt like they was already in me, baby.
This dude, I can't. How did you? That's my next question. How did you do it?
Bruh.
But check
See, I moved my
It
seat.
was right there.
But listen,
the alley-oop for Sean. I just.
But listen, man. I remember telling her that I said it felt weird. I was like, man, it felt like I was because I don't know if you remember this. At one point, you had a bunch of people there. A lot of people was lined up to talk to you. And then you sent a bunch of people my way. It was like, y'all over here asking me about real estate. No, because
people was asking me real estate.
And y'all was like, y'all walk right by Mar. People like, who Mar? Y'all walk, man, this dude here. And I had a whole line of people.
Yep.
And I remember just speaking. But I was able to, I remember from that day, every time I come up with a vision, I always have let my wife know my help me, right? Because she's helping bring that vision about.
That word again.
And then literally, it's something about it. And it's something, and it gives her now purpose, direction. And now she's been able to help fulfill in that because we all benefit together. When I got off that stage, I didn't say, oh, look what I just did. I was like, oh, look what we just did.
Yeah, I want to.
Although you didn't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? I want to put that out there. Ma was blowing my phone up before, and I was trying to get.
Your phone? Your wife rubbing on you? Did you watch the video, y'all? She was all like this.
I was trying to get the heck. I was trying to get the test.
And he getting jealous. Why you ain't answering your phone? He want me to be in him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Into him. I was into my wife. I'm not into you.
I just wanted to, real quick, man, I just want to encourage somebody that exactly what Maul said. There's somebody out there right now, you're thinking God has forsaken you and you're thinking God has not blessed you. But why God hasn't blessed you is because you broke. So if he blessed you with that spouse that you wanted, he would be blessing you with somebody who broke. because you broke.
Yeah.
So he can only, he says that you reap what you sow. So if he was to bless you with a spouse, he would be blessing you with somebody who's broke. And so right now, you don't have because God doesn't want you to have. God has you on hold because your spirits aren't right. And then once you shift your spirits and you begin to see how blessed you are, and you begin to act like you blessed, and you begin to act like God has already given you the things that you want, then he or she is going to come. But God loves you so much that in your broken spirit, he cannot bless you with what you want because it's not what you need. And so if I were you, I would stop acting broke because you're really not broke. Broke is not amount of money. Broke is your spirits. It's your thinking. It's your mindset. You are actually blessed beyond belief. And so once you start acting blessed, you start attracting blessed. And the reason why it took me so long to get to this crew, because I didn't want to give up the other crew.
Yeah. But can I say something?
Yeah,
And again, because I promise y'all, like, we do this and really want to make sure that we help.
Yeah.
Like, the thing I was trying to explain, and I wanted to make sure that now that we here, I don't even know what we're doing. That this is like 3 episodes.
Yeah, I think we just
whatever.
cut it. Yeah,
we just
we
keep
cut
going.
it.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say is, like, the reason I'm always like adamant about trying to tell y'all like what was going on before is because I think when you look at it now, it can be intimidating, overwhelming, or you think it's not possible for you, right? And so what I was trying to say earlier about E is we are the exact same people, just now with the evidence of what we thought was going to happen. We just us with evidence.
That's it.
I've always been this. They will tell you, I've been this person since they.
Literally.
When Mar was talking about people in like, bro, that was a long time ago. Like, and again, some of y'all just started listening to podcasts 2 years ago, so you thinking, oh, okay, they've been like, when I met E, bro, I was attracting students. Bro, I knew how to attract students to Michigan State. I wasn't no football player. I wasn't a basketball player. I was doing what I'm doing now. And so I want you to understand that what E's talking about is when you go from, we're not talking about being broke, we're talking about being broken, get out of that broken phase and start walking and living as if God blessed you, as if God gave you an anointing, and then watch the things come to you.
Yeah.
You out of order and thinking that things are going to come to you in that
fix the
state.
order.
You don't have to be on this stage. You don't have to be in front of 22,000. You can do it with the Chevy Blazer, with your wife right now. You can start to live as if, and I promise you, bro, like, don't look at us now. Like, we were literally in an office with people trying to sabotage us, with people who did not want us around. And I used to be like, wow, God, this is crazy. And I realized God wanted us to go through all of that. So when we got here with the evidence, doggone it, we could tell you exactly how to do it. We understand what it's like to have a boss who don't like you. We understand what it's like not to have as much money as you think you need to have in order. I used to have to tell my wife we couldn't go to the Cheesecake Factory. She working 60 hours a week. And I told her, like, hey, I'm looking at between my student loans, stuff like that, we can't go to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm going to my wife corporate parties and they looking at me like, what do you do? How do you explain 12 years ago what we do for E or who E is to people that don't know
At
him?
that-
At
yeah,
a
that
corporate
point.
party with one YouTube viral video.
And you still went to the parties.
I still went. And I wanted to get that cut. And I'd be there and they'll go, oh, your husband, what does he do? Oh, he works with a motivational speaker. I could feel the snickle and giggle behind my back. I needed that cut, but it didn't break me. It pushed me.
Yeah.
It made me go, okay, cool. And guess what? Them same people, when she turned 31, and they were like, and she put in her 2-week notice, they could not understand. What? You put in your 2-week notice? What, you're not, what, how, are you? She said, no, I'm good. And they would pry. And she was like, I wasn't trying to like break their spirit. But she was like, they was like, now my wife was up there. She in the mid 6 figures now. Like, mid 150s or 60s or but bonuses and maybe pushing 200 bonuses, 401ks, everything. And she was like, deuces, I'm good. Them same people who was looking at me crazy. How could they said, oh, what company are you leaving for?
Because that's the only way they could see
you going to Ernst & Young?
Queenie LLC.
You going to Deloitte? APOC. She was like, oh, I'm not going to another. And like her girlfriends who like she was close to would be like,
How are you?
She was like, I'm gonna be real. My husband does well enough to where this ain't even really moving the needle for my family financially right now anyway. And I could be a better helpmeet to him being home, taking care of stuff at the house, having the kids full time so he can get on the road. But that's what I'm telling you. So you can't get here without appreciating and respecting there. And a lot of you so disgusted with your current circumstance that you don't think you can work your way here, and you can, but you can't do it while you're broken.
Yeah. And here's the thing that's so, when you get to where we are, I just look at like God looking at us like, yo, you the one messing you up and you trying to act like I'm doing it. You the one that's not, first of all, following the blueprint. I tell y'all all the time, man, one of the most challenging things for me has been to have a kid who's 12 years younger than me tell me what to do. It's a challenge, bruh. I left the crib to be independent. Yeah. I didn't leave the crib to be told what to do. And I got somebody 12 years younger than me who I can't put up a video without.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, people don't know. I don't put up videos. Like I don't run my own social media. Mm-hmm. And I look at the young people who are under me who want to be dope like me, but you're not doing what I do, but you desiring what I desire. You running your own page. And I'm looking at your page like, yo, why would you do that? Well, because in your brain it was dope and you don't got nobody to answer to. So you just get to put your stuff up when you want to put your stuff up. But then when you don't get the gigs like I get the whatever, you wondering why you don't get the gig because you're not following the blueprint. You want the outcomes without following the blueprint. Yeah. And a part of the blueprint is you have to give up your independence to somebody that knows more than what you know. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm going to be real. See, I got a dope pick. I send it to you and go, can you do what for me?
Put a caption.
Put the caption on. I'm a grown man. I know how to write, but I also know, say when you text me, I don't always be knowing what you're talking about. That's just the way I talk. So instead of me going, well, I'm a grown man. If they can't get it, they just can't get it. I go, write it for me. Here's what's the idea?
To this day, like we're not talking about like back in the day. We're talking about to this day, order operations.
But I want people, man, and I'm gonna use an example from way back. Same thing. I sent C a photo. I'm just saying our perspective is so jaded. Like, be okay with that. Yeah. Like your perspective is your perspective. Yeah. You cannot see everything. I'll never forget. I just got my first Nikon camera, Korshawn, and I took this photo. You remember?
I think I got that picture somewhere.
Bruh, I took this photo. We went something with the Lions. I don't know what it was.
See, I used to have it in my favorites.
Well, it wasn't the Super Bowl, but it was I spoke for them, and then they was letting me come to the game.
So I took this photo. I'm talking about all around the field, doing everything, and I took this photo. And again, I'm new to photography like that, right? So I took this photo, and I'm looking at this photo like the sun. It's early morning, the sun is out, hitting right, bruh. Yeah. Maul, the best photo I ever took in my life. To this day, probably 15 years ago. I don't know how long. I sent it to C like, bro, what are we doing with this? This is hot. C's like, nothing. I was like, what?
Crushed.
I'm like, what? What do you mean, bro? Do you see the lighting on this joint? Hear my language. I'm being intentional.
It was like in 3D.
Do you see the lighting on this joint? Do you see the depth of field on that? And C said, do you see the Budweiser in the back saying this Bud is for you?
No, it was a Bud Light sign.
Bruh.
Literally like the Secret to Success sign right here.
Ma, I never saw it.
Couldn't see it.
I don't think we're gonna use this one. So imagine me posting that now. Bruh, that changed the look of our brand. Bruh, I never saw it. So to E's point, you posting it yourself, but bruh, you don't see, first of all, you don't see yourself.
That's the first part.
You don't see yourself.
But then you pissed because you get to, this dude, I'm looking at my man like, yo, I'm not mad at you. But I called and was like, yo, I'm not saying nothing wrong, but what are you saying? Like, what do you want to happen because you put it up? So I know you geek you geek that they won. I get you. But are you asking other people to bring you, like, what are you asking for? Because all I see right here is you just showing what you did, but what are you doing? But it's what happens when you do it yourself. Now, then what'll happen is you'll get pissed, like, how was E doing all of this? Because E ain't putting none of his stuff out. Because E ain't making his own decisions. Because E don't think one gift adds to another gift. You feel me?
Even though you can.
Right.
You the boss. You still can if you want to.
I can still put my pictures up if I want to. I don't got to ask CJ to put my pictures up. but I understand that there's a part of me that gets excited. There's a part of me that likes to move fast. There's a part of me that's independent and want to do what I want to do. And that's the same dude that's going to destroy me.
Wow.
And I understand that. So I don't let the dude that just I want everybody to see, I was with, like, don't put that up. But I just was spoke to, he's like, I don't know if that message is going to come off right. I don't really know if that's beneficial for, but I spoke for, they got to know that I spoke for. He said, do you want them to know you spoke for, or you want another gig? What do you want? I want another gig. Okay, well, then we can't put it up then. But if you cool with not getting no other gigs because you spoke for this person, but everybody ain't feeling that person because that person's background is a little tainted, but you want to overlook that just because you spoke for this team, okay, that's on you. And I'm like, okay, no, but boom. So I'm just saying we get mad because we run our own life and we go outside the operation, the order of operations, but then we don't get what we want. We got an attitude. And you the one messed you up by doing what you wanted to do. Yeah. You had nobody to answer to but yourself.
You said something again. I keep referencing. Y'all should be coming to Forward if you're in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you should be watching the sermons. But you said the thing, I think we touched on it, but like, if it's working for you, cool. We're not talking to y'all.
Yeah.
If it's working for you,
keep doing your thing.
Keep doing it.
By all means.
Yeah, keep doing it.
We're talking to those of you who it's not working for you. And you're lying about why it's not working for you. You know what I mean? Like, because if it's not working, what I mean by it's not working, you're not where you want to be.
Right.
I told somebody, man, it's crazy. Like, bro, I'm 40. You know, he just turned 53. Like, we've been doing this, like we coming up on 20 years together. Oh. We done 400 of these podcasts. And it's like, you know, it's like funny because like when you turn 40, I feel like that's the first time you start catching the jokes. Like the age jokes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been catching them. Like I ain't even been 40 a year yet, but I'm like, that's when people like start to be like, yeah, you 39, it's like you still in your 30s. But like when you hit 40, that's when people be like, oh, you know, you 40, like, yeah, just all, right, all of them. And I said, yeah, it's funny, like whatever, but I thank God because I'm exactly where I hoped I would be at this age. Like if I could have wrote it down, this is where I wanted to be. So again, me and Maul talked about it before. Maul, remember you said, you were like, that midlife crisis thing come from realizing, I'm not where I want to be.
I'm not where I want to be. Yep.
Me and my wife so far from the midlife crisis, we had a midlife just high.
Euphoria.
Euphoria. Because, but what happens is, you get around our age and then you start realizing it's not where you want to be. So we're telling you, you can change it from where you are, where you currently are, but you can't listen, you can't do it as this version of yourself.
Yeah, that's good.
You can do it, but not in this version. Yes, and I had that I promise you we can't go into this because that's going to be a whole nother podcast for real. But like I had a conversation with somebody and I was just like, yo, yes, you are sweet. You have the potential to be sweet, but you can't do it as this version of yourself. You will never do it in that version. And I saw a quote the other day that said, oh, bro, I don't even have Twitter or nothing like that. I wanted a t-shirt. It said, being told you have potential is not a compliment.
Bro, that's my whole book.
Bro, it's not a compliment.
I promise you.
In a quote, it's not a compliment.
Though, maybe 8.
Bruh. Right. At 8, 9 years old, yeah, but nah. You grown, somebody like, oh, you got a lot of potential. Like, you moving past potential. Listen, that's what we saying. Get out of your current, like, thing that you worshiping, that you do every day, your routine, or how you wanna, that's cool. If it's working for you, great. That's what he said. You drinking and smoking all day, you smoked out, you chilling, you eat what you wanna eat, you do what you wanna do, you don't work out, whatever. If it's, whatever you got.
If you happy.
If you happy, hey, who are we to tell you? That's what we all trying to get to at the end of the day.
You found it.
But if you're unhappy, there's changes that can be made.
Yeah.
Organifi.
Everybody good? No, before Organifi, hey, Patreon, in all seriousness, man, first of all, we are building a phenomenal community over there. We got our family is coming alive over there. It's active. I feel like I'm on social media over there.
Literally.
You are.
Literally.
Yeah, no, I'm posting.
Oh, no, you are.
I'm posting.
You post more than me.
Yeah, no, I've been posting. I just feel like it's a little bit more private. I'm a semi-private person, you know what I'm saying? Like, but me and Trey working out, me and Candace in the kitchen, us dancing, hanging out as a family. And I'm commenting on other people's stuff. I'm getting, feedback on certain stuff, and, it's cool, man. So we're building a dope community over at Patreon. It's not hard. You download the app, search for Secret to Success Podcast. The lowest tier is $7 a month. Shout out to y'all who paying $7 because y'all took the initial step, but shout out to everybody. Man, there's people in there that I think you can go up to $100 a month.
Oh, somebody
we on church.
Yeah, somebody was 200.
Somebody was 200.
Oh,
a couple
okay,
200s.
cool. Right, so you come in and just pay whatever you want, basically. All of the content is in there. We don't tear it out, whatever. Shout out to Kev on stage who actually told me to do it like that. He was like, bro, it get too confused and too complicated to have 1,000 different tiers. He was like, yo, just put it at $7 and let people, it's like church. You know what I'm saying? You tithe, whatever you know what I'm saying, feel comfortable with. But we are building the community over there, and we do appreciate y'all, rocking with us. And
I will say I saw a lot of comments that said they want to hear from our wives or whatever about.
Oh, Candace was on the episode.
Yeah.
Candace, probably the best episode.
Oh, yeah, Candace was on a full episode. It was hilarious.
Where Didi said, let them know 2,000 ain't going to cut it for her to come on.
Right.
Like, she going to need about 20 grand for her to come on.
Like, y'all help us grow the community. We get D on the whole episode.
She's like, I'm not doing that for no 200.
But go to Patreon. Just download the Patreon app and type in Secret to Success. We're right there. We really appreciate
the whole community that's here need to just come on over there.
Literally.
We well short of that. Now, all the rest of y'all, 100,000 people listening. But we are building a dope community over there. And what happens is we leave here and we go over there and we eat and then just kind of talk about what we talked about. It's a lot more free flowing, a lot more jokes. If you could believe that, it's a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Turned up over there. Corshawn.
Corshawn over there. Corshawn over there.
Corshawn is active. Listen, I'm gonna have a whole camera just on Corshawn so I can say stuff.
And our family too. Like you said, our family's over there.
Yeah, Jalen.
See him over here.
Shout out to Boog on the episode.
Jada gonna be on there.
Jada coming on.
I'm still working on Tamisha, y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe she want all 100,000.
Come on. So anyway,
I got Jesse ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. And anything else? Any other housekeeping notes, y'all?
Keep buying the book.
Good, bro.
Keep buying the book.
The GCguide.com.
Keep buying the book. Get in the community. Yeah.
And Douglas Forward in Atlanta. Y'all come to church with us if you can get to Atlanta. When's the next one? Do we know?
We do, but I don't get details. October 11th, maybe. Look at is that a Saturday?
If it is, I'm gonna be very
I do got an
impressed.
announcement.
Go ahead.
Man, we are still.
No, that's a Wednesday.
I tried.
So be on the lookout. It's in October. Where can they go? Forward with ET?
I tried.
I don't know. Let me find it.
Yeah, find it real quick and put it on. Because I know people have been hitting me up like we probably had 700 people at church and people was hitting me like, I didn't know E was here preaching until afterwards. So
because I don't never announce it.
Yeah, I know.
It's church. And please, when y'all come to church, stop all of that selfie taking and stuff. We're in church, man. It's God's. It's saying we ain't into no hip hop preach. We're in a holy place.
You did a meet and greet afterwards. That was
nice.
But
I'm saying
shake
people
hands.
be trying to, I'm coming in pics and then it's like, don't do that. If you're going to post a word or something. Like it's not a conference. That's something, but I'm in the ET conference. This is church, right? So it's a time to see. But even when we're in line, it's like, we don't take pictures in the sanctuary. Like, we don't try to do that. It's like, maybe you catch me, but I'm saying we want to keep it sacred. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's about God that day, not our company, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Is it forward with ET?
They got an event, bro.
Okay, well, I got it on my phone.
So I'm checking to see if the domain goes there.
What's the second week in October, though? The 14th?
Find me a Saturday in October.
Any Saturday.
It's the 14th. I'm telling you.
It's the 14th? You think so?
Yeah, I'm going to look it up. Maud, say what you was going to say.
Hey, just type forward with ET in Google and we're good.
Forward
with
ET and A Place to Change, man. Shout out to my wife who, that's her new job. You know what I'm saying? She CEO of the church and telling everybody what to do. So
I wonder where she learned that from.
Listen, no. Y'all don't know. My wife, if those of y'all who saw the Patreon episode, my wife, she can go blow for blow with me. You know what I'm saying? She not scared. She ain't gonna back down. So anyway, is it the 14th, E?
Keep talking.
Okay. So anyway, it's crazy, right? Like, when you broke, you ain't really broke unless you broke, right?
Keep talking.
Hey, family reunion, bro.
Family reunion, yes. Go ahead. When is it?
Yeah, so we got the Meg.
Okay, my bad, Denise. I got you on the podcast. You on live at the podcast. Danita, when is the next forward? October what? 14th?
7th.
October 7th. One before that.
He said the strong
All right,
too,
I love
though.
it. So October 7th, when November?
November 11th and
Beautiful.
December 9th.
Had the 11th.
Good.
You had
That's
the
good.
11th. I
I
knew
had it.
that.
That's what it was.
I
Yeah.
knew that.
It was
October
October. Okay, got it. All right,
Thank
so
you,
we just
Danita.
wanted people to know. One more time. Say it one more time. Put you in the mic. Go for it.
October 7th is our next forward. November 11th and December.
Yeah, December, yeah. Got it.
December.
Yeah. Say that December one again. You went out.
December 9th.
December 9th.
All right.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you soon. You want to say anything to the people in podcast world?
Hi, guys. I know you all are getting a blessing today.
Amen.
Amen, sister.
Amen. All right.
Amen.
Sister
We'll see you when we
Thomas.
see you.
Amen, Sister Thomas.
All right, love you. All right, let's go.
Yeah, man, we love y'all. We out of here. Sorry, family reunion. I didn't know. I forgot he cut you off.
For the 4th time.
It's a family reunion.
Come on, Maul. What year is this for it?
Bro, this is the third year.
Third
So we
annual.
got our 3rd annual family reunion, Make Real Estate Real family reunion. It's taking place this year in the DR. All right, we're going to the Dominican Republic, and it is on the 22nd of October to the 29th.
Come on.
All right, so we're talking October the 22nd to the 29th. We are in the DR, and I'm telling you, it is off the chain. So look, you need to be there. This is the family reunion. So this is a call out to everybody in Make Real Estate Real, to everybody, even if you're not in Make Real Estate Real, your membership in Make Real Estate Real will be included in the family reunion price.
Oh.
So man, you can go to,
See? Look.
That we'll get it on there by the time this
there
gets
we go.
out.
You can go there.
Yeah.
And,
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Whatever's on the screen right now.
Yep. Go there. Just look right now. And see, right now.
We're
Korshawn
terrible.
Cole.
I
Right
used
now,
to
he
be
already
good
just
at
put the
this.
link. So go click on the link and come on, man. Meet us in the DR so you can, man, be
Hey,
out there.
kids
with
or
us.
no kids this time?
This time it's a family resort. Okay. So yeah, so
I think
every
we
other
bringing
year.
the kids.
The first year we were in Mexico, it was a family resort. Then the next year we went to Jamaica, it was adults only. This year,
I got y'all clowns.
Yeah.
MRER Family Reunion 2023.com.
that the right
MRER, I think so. FamilyReunion.com is right there. Dominican Republic.
scroll up. Scroll.
No, that's not it.
Let me see.
Whatever's on the screen, y'all. Whatever's
But hold
on
on,
the
we got
screen.
a lot of people listening.
Oh, that's true too. I
Yeah,
get
there's a lot
that.
of
My
people who
bad.
just
My
listen.
bad.
Yeah. Huh?
Good catch.
You see what I'm saying? They don't be that. See, that's
My bad.
Well, you wonder why they call me the brains of the operation? We got 100,000 people
You saying
listening.
good catch to that or good catch to the phone?
I'm
No,
talking about you catch.
Thank you. That's what
No.
I thought. But he was over here
I'm
talking about.
saying-
no.
Oh, I did a good job.
I was talking to Carl. Carl
there you go.
Carl told me that was good. We got 100,000 people listening.
Yeah, I don't think this is the-
14,000 people watching on YouTube.
I don't think this is the.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, this ain't the right one. This
Don't worry
ain't-
about it.
You'll
this ain't-
record it later.
Go. Yeah.
Do a promo or something after.
Go to
That's the one Dave had, man.
yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right, it's all good. Either way, we're gonna have a good time there. E, you coming? E don't like going.
Oh, that's crazy.
E don't.
He's just gonna ask me in front of everybody. But the new E is gonna say, I need to see the time. I have been to one, the first one.
Yeah.
I went to. I didn't make the second one.
Yep.
Right? But we're gonna look at my
I think
schedule.
you did make it on like virtual.
Yeah, I did, but I'm saying I wasn't there. You know, I'm a
But I'm gonna
flight
be real
attendant.
with y'all. Don't worry about E not being there. Sometimes when your boss ain't there,
It's better.
you know, it just it's a little bit, you know.
He can have his Hennessy.
I was just saying, Paul, I appreciate you. My birthday.
I just say,
Huh?
My
when the
birthday the
cat's away,
23rd.
the mice will play.
My birthday the 23rd. So throw a couple mocktails for me out there.
You know what I'm saying?
You always do. Know what I'm saying? You always do on my right around my birthday.
And Candace's birthday is for Phenomenal Life.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I was looking. I thought I
Yeah,
was seeing.
don't worry about it. All right, cool. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this. Hopefully, this was rich. Go to Patreon right now and catch us acting the fool. And hopefully, Jamie got the food ready. You know what I'm saying? We out of here. We love y'all. We'll see you next week.
I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself. All right, make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback on how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.